Welcome to Heartfelt with Julie Majerison, a space for honest stories, tender truths, and soul-deep conversations. I'm your host, Julie Majerison, and here we explore the questions that stir something real in us, questions about joy, fear, healing, and the moments that shape who we are. Each episode is an invitation to slow down, go deeper, and hear the kind of stories that remind us we're not alone in this human experience. So wherever you are right now, thank you for being here. Let's begin. Welcome to this solo episode of Heartfelt with Julie Majerison podcast, and I'm so excited that you're here. And today I am going to talk about the process of when I've been rewriting my way to happiness, it gets better and better. And I know I have spoken about it in previous episodes and on social media, but it's ever evolving. And the big thing that really surprises me is how I wrote this book in 2007 and I have been revising it all these years later. And there are so many things that I still implement in my life. But the fascinating thing that I have come to realize is when I wrote it and I got it published back in 2007, I really felt that I was living everything that was in the book. But I have come to understand that I lost my way. I lost my way for quite a number of years. And I was really trying to fit into how I thought my first marriage was supposed to look like, or how I thought society expected me to be. And I just really can't believe that I had all this insight, and it's all written, it's all proof, it's all in my original book of My Way to Happiness. But I did lose my way. And when the rug was pulled out from underneath me in 2019, and my first marriage was no longer, I was put on this roller coaster ride that I have been on for now 7 years. And I feel like I'm a little bit more able to survive the ups and the downs that the roller coaster puts me on. But back in 2019, I really was a goopy mess. I feel like the universe said, bitch, I have been wanting you to get out of your shell, but you keep on climbing in. So I'm just going to smash your shell. And that's exactly what happened. I was this goopy mess. I write about vulnerability. I write about this spiral journey. I write about triggers. But you know what? I'm getting goose pimples as I talk about it. I didn't really know what that felt like. They were words I used. And I can say that I have experienced it. I really have experienced this vulnerable feeling time and time again. I have really experienced how to work through a trigger and actually sit with it and unpack it through journal writing, through just being present with it, not eating sugar to dump it down, not drink alcohol to suppress it, but to really, really feel it. And it has been uncomfortable at times. But going through the chaos of what comes up out of my body, what comes up out of my energy field. I really feel the relief and the understanding and the real shift that happens. And when it's happening, it's not feeling really good. But once I actually move through it and I get that clarity and I get that alignment, then it moves me forward. And it is such a rewarding thing to do for me is when I face that challenge. I have been talking about all of my desires, my wonderful desires, and I've spoken about it in a previous episode. And I've spoken about so much, but the big thing that really stands out for me with revising My Way to Happiness, and now it's called My Way to Happiness, it gets better and better, is that I have had all the tools, but I have allowed the external environment rule where I've wanted to be. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that now I am in a place where I can just sit with self and come from internal me being. This morning before I was preparing for this podcast, I was having a few little reactions, and I had three people who were, I'm going to say, the, I call them like the mailmen, the people who were bringing it to me, for me to actually look at. And it's like, wow, I really need to sit with this. And I did sit with it, and I did melting. And I feel like the three messengers were all under the same banner. And I was sitting under my pyramid with a crystal on top and candles all around me. And I will speak about this more openly in my deep and personal community that I will have as a group session every month. There will be an event where you can actually join, and I'll talk very openly about it. But I got to be careful about what I'm saying, because I've got to be respectful of people, because it's not actually their fault that I feel this reaction. It is my healing that I have to do, and they're just messengers. And I am truly humbly appreciative that I do see this. And even Susan Scaring spoke about it in her episode, that you've just got to bless when these triggers come up or the reaction comes up. But sitting under my pyramid with the crystal and my candles, and actually allowing that feeling to be felt, and for me to do the melting, it's very awe-inspiring. And I feel like I don't have to do that spiraling down that I have so many times in my life. I feel like I'm very much in that world of awareness, and go, wow, that really has shifted my energy. And I'm feeling so drained at the moment, or I'm having this loop of these thoughts that are going over and over into my head. And it's like, wow, I've picked up something that I need to clear. And I am using lots of different tools to be able to work through it. And I feel very humble that I can actually now work through it. And it has been a long process for me over the 7 years. And I do know that I have been in reaction. many, many, many times. And now I'm in reflection. And the reflection is such a loving, joyful place to be in rather than be in the reaction mode. So I'm excited to tell you that Julie Majerison website is up and running, and I would really love you to have a look and see what I have to offer, and also the Julie Majerison community. This is a place where you can be yourself, you can come and be in the group of Deep and Personal with me, and also you can have one-on-one sessions with me in Deep and Personal. It is all on the website, and you can join Deep and Personal, and I will have different interactions that I have on social media, and it will be more personal. And if you feel like it's aligning with you, I would love you to join. Well, I am having a fortnightly newsletter where I will be speaking about what is happening in my world and what's coming up. So please feel free to subscribe so you're kept up to date with that. And once My Way to Happiness, It Gets Better and Better comes out in the physical book, in the ebook, in the audio book, lots of different options for you to be able to read the book. I will be doing My Way to Happiness, It Gets Better and Better workbooks to help you integrate your story and also help you find the internal stuff that needs to be seen rather than focusing on the external world that is out there. So I am really excited that this is all coming together, and it's nearly been 12 months since I opened up this door that I closed so many, many years ago. And I'm so grateful for the support of my husband, Russell, who copes with me reading the book out loud while we're on holidays to make sure that there's no errors. He's listening to me recording this as we speak. So I am so grateful that he's very supportive. And I am so grateful for you, my audience, who is here to listen to what I would like to share. And please feel free to connect with me on my contact page, on the website, or through the community, because I am here to hear you. And I just want you to remember that your story matters. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. I hope something in this conversation stayed with you, opened something up in you, or simply made you feel seen. If this episode moved you, feel free to share it with someone who might need it too. And if you'd like to continue the journey with us, be sure to subscribe and stay connected. Until next time, take care of your heart and remember, your story matters. Thank you.